Welcome, both of you. Black-clothed brothers.
Translated and narrated by M Media.
Kid. Prepare to die. 100 splits fist. This is impossible. My 100 splits fist definitely isn't something someone at your foundation establishment stage can withstand.
Foundation establishment stage. I haven't been that for a long time.
It's only been a mere 2 days. How is that possible?
Frog at the bottom of a well.
Brother, what are you going to do? I am going to burn myself to reach the cultivation level of the half-step nascent soul stage. But you will die? For so many years, you have taken all the glory. This time, let me do it.
Let me see your most brilliant moment. How magnificent it is.
Brother, mountain moving fist.
Kid, let him hit you. I'd like to see if he hits faster, or if I, the go-to master, repair faster.
How is that possible? After taking such a heavy blow from me, you can still stand up.
I am the unkillable cockroach.
Die. 100 splits fist. Why aren't you dead yet?
That Pagoda Master can help me recover from injuries. Do I need to tell you that? Having a hack feels truly great.
The film was translated and
If you don't
narrated
want to
by
live,
M
then
Media.
die.
Yindu.
He couldn't hold on long ago. He is purely being supported by a single belief.
Then let's quickly help him back. Yindu. Yindu.
Pagoda Master. Why didn't you let me wake up?
Kid, don't fail to recognize good intentions. I was helping you, you know.
Pagoda Master. Your hack. I give it 5 stars.
Yindu's condition stabilized. When he wakes up this time, I estimate he is already advanced to the nascent soul stage, right?
The nascent soul stage is inherently a process of returning to the origin. As long as one finds their true heart, wanting to step past this barrier is not difficult.
Yindu's talent is not outstanding. How could he have, within such a short period of time, advanced from a mere mortal to a great cultivator of the nascent soul stage?
Yindu's talent might not be astonishing, but his tenacious and unwavering character is his greatest asset.
Perhaps.
Pagoda Master. My body has fully recovered.
Kid, do you want to advance?
What do you mean?
Your current state of mind is completely sufficient. It's just that your energy accumulation is insufficient. I have a great reversion pill here. If you take it, you will be able to advance to the nascent soul realm.
It has begun, advancing to the nascent soul stage.
Even among the demon clan, a great cultivator of the nascent soul stage is already a pillar of strength. Moreover, those people went through decades before they could reach the nascent soul stage.
When it comes to cultivation, talent reigns supreme.
reaching the nascent soul stage is truly different. I feel like the entire world is exceptionally clear.
An illusion.
Do you want to know how long it took us to break through to the nascent soul stage?
No need. I certainly don't want to suffer that kind of blow.
It's good that you know your limits.
However, what stage are the two of you actually at?
Do you really want to know?
The Mahayana stage.
Regarding these cultivation realms, from lowest to highest, check condensation, foundation establishment, golden core, nascent soul, soul transformation, void refining, body integration, Mahayana stage, earth immortal realm, and finally, the true immortal realm.
Film was translated.
You seem to have a
and
comprehensive
narrated by
understanding.
Media.
Pagoda Master told me. Pagoda Master also told me that once you reach the golden core stage, relying solely on cultivation is useless. You must rely on the enlightenment of your own state of mind. If one can achieve enlightenment in a single morning, it is possible to consecutively step through several realms.
Legend has it, when the demon clan was at his peak, and the immortal sect was about to be destroyed, an immortal sect, elder who guarded the scripture repository, a mere mortal, achieved enlightenment in a single morning, took 3 steps, and directly entered the true immortal realm. Seeing this, the demon clan felt compassion, and stated directly that the immortal sect was not destined to perish. He then withdrew his troops.
You say that taking these 3 steps and directly entering the true immortal realm, is it real or fake? That's so fantastical.
This was the 14th generation alliance leader of our immortal sect, Taoist Chanfeng.
Then you're saying this Taoist Chanfeng was so overpowered. How come they still couldn't defeat the demonic ancestor?
Yes,
Then this demonic ancestor is truly ruthless. They were all people in the true immortal realm. Why is the gap so huge?
The demonic ancestor might not be in the true immortal realm.
What realm is the demonic ancestor in then?
the sacred spirit pagoda inside you. Hasn't it told you?
Pagoda Master didn't tell me. As soon as Pagoda Master appeared, the demonic ancestor perished. Pagoda Master only has his inheritance.
It seems the demonic ancestor never had a weak period. As soon as he was born, he carried boundless demonic might. He almost completely annihilated the immortal sex. It seems even the Boundary Keepers organization at the time dared not show up to stop him.
The demonic ancestor referred to the boundary keepers as watchdogs.
Then I feel this demonic ancestor is not a person of the true immortal realm.
Yes, everyone in the entire cultivation world believes that. The true immortal realm is not the highest realm. There is an even higher realm. That is the demonic ancestor's realm.
Therefore, we call this unknown realm the demonic ancestor realm.
Using his own identity to name a realm, he is clearly setting the rules.
The demonic ancestor naturally possesses the power to set rules.
Yindu, when you obtain the sacred spirit pagoda, you already possess the potential to grow into a figure like the demonic ancestor.
Then you two must protect me well. Otherwise, the pressure on me is too great.
Protecting you is no problem, but you have to give something in return, right?
Give what? I sell my skills, not my body.
Who wants your body? I want the sacred spirit pagoda.
Stop messing around. Even if I gave it to you, you couldn't make it recognize you as its master.
You?
Yindu, the moment the sacred spirit pagoda recognized you as its master, you already attracted everyone's attention.
So that's it. I'm that awesome.
Stop being awesome. Hurry up and go cook.
Eat. All you know is eating. I am going to become a person like the demonic ancestor. Have you ever seen the demonic ancestor cook?
Can you cook?
Let me tell you. I'm no longer the person I used to be. Money can no longer corrupt me.
Are you cooking or not?
Let's talk nicely. I'll cook. I'll go cook.
A single thought arises and heaven and earth change. You have already stepped into the earth immortal realm.
My ability to advance is thanks to you.
Thank me for what?
You interpreted my desire and clarified my confusion.
You desire his growth. You
Film
desire
was translated
that he can grow
and
to the
narrated
demonic
by
ancestor realm, which is
Media.
above the true immortal realm.
Yes. I want to see a higher view.
Lord Shadow. Someone broke through a Kingfeng courtyard. The Earth Immortal Realm. I sense the aura. It is suspected to be Ru Jinghong, the saintess of the Immortal Sect. Understood. I will send people to lead them away. Execute your mission without worry. That is all. Yes.
Where is Liuxia?
She might be cultivating in her room.
Why don't I usually see her putting in so much effort? Why is she suddenly so diligent now?
Maybe she was provoked.
You provoked her again.
I advanced to the Earth Immortal Realm.
No wonder. Given Liuxia's pride, if she doesn't break through to the Earth Immortal Realm, she definitely won't come out.
The advancement of a realm cannot be achieved merely by secluded cultivation. It can be improved. It also requires sudden enlightenment. Otherwise, even if you cultivate in seclusion for 300 years, it would be impossible to break through.
How about you to fight it out?
Anthua.
Ansua. Ansua. You finished cultivating so quickly.
The leader of the Black Robe Guards sent me a message, saying they found the leader of the Shadow Organization, and asked me to meet him.
So you haven't broken through yet. Wait a moment. I have one request. Can we not fight here? After all, I quite like this place.
All right.
Then you better keep up.
I heard you found that shadow beside Didion.
Yes.
Who is he? The Shadow Staff Commander, it's you? Why?
It's you.
We meet again. A single thought arises and heaven and earth change. The Earth Immortal Realm. A realm I bitterly pursued for decades, yet could not reach. The environment here is good. As your burial ground, it is very suitable.
Are you so certain? Those people who tried to kill me before. Now the grass on their graves has already started growing.
I know you have entered the nascent soul stage, but I am 3 realms higher than you.
Yes. 3 realms. That is quite despairing. However, this is in the mortal world. If you start fighting here, the Boundary Keeper organization will not let you off.
This is the heavenly secret disc. It can shield the heavenly secrets within a radius of 250 kilometers. Even if we fight until the sky turns upside down and the earth cracks, no one will notice.
Your preparations are quite thorough.
You are the commander of my Demon Clan's Black Robe Guards, commanding all the Black Robe Guards. Your status is not beneath Detian. Why do you work for Detian?
Because from the very beginning, I was Elder Dishan's subordinate.
In the beginning,
Elder Dishan adopted 48 orphans. I am one of them.
The film was translated
Elder Dishan gave us food to
and
eat,
narrated by
taught us how to
Media.
cultivate. If it weren't for Elder Dishan, I probably wouldn't know which desolate grave I would have already become.
then why did you trick me into coming out this time? Yindu.
Just like last time. We just need to wait.
This time, you still came for Yindu.
Yes.
Why?
I don't care about Yindu. I only care about the former demonic ancestor. Actually, you are also a pitiful person. But the one thing you absolutely should not have done was letting the sacred spirit pagoda recognize you as its master. So, go die.
Ru Jinghong once said, I have always been high above. I could only see Yindu's flaws. No. Ru Jinghong, you were wrong. Not only can I see Yindu's flaws, I can also see Yindu's vulnerability. See Yindu's desires.
You have reached the Earth Immortal realm. Cultivating to the extreme limit in the nascent soul realm is something I didn't expect.
I have never been a genius.
Then let me end your mediocre life. Soul transformation stage. You advance to the soul transformation stage.
Have you ever heard of advancing through 3 realms in a single day?
Legend has it. Liuxia, the demon princess, and Ru Jinghong, the saintess of the immortal sect, upon their first cultivation, advanced through 3 realms in a single day. Such innate talent truly inspires admiration.
Then today, I shall let you witness it.
Could it be? Integration. You actually reached integration?
How about that?
Heaven-defying talent. Compared to Liuxia and Ru Jinghong, you are even better.
Since I have advanced, it is time for you to depart.
Advancing through 3 realms in the space of 1/4 hour. Shadow Stab Commander. What do you think of such a person? Above the true immortal realm. Ru Jinghong, is this your expectation for Yindu?
In the space of 1/4 hour, advancing through 3 realms, this kid Yindu is truly extraordinary.
You lost again this time.
Is there anything else you want to know?
Who exactly are you? Venerable Maple Leaf.
I advanced through 3 realms in the space of 1/4 hour. I'm at the integration stage now.
Understood.
My temper is flaring up.
I am in the Earth Immortal realm.
Princess Liuxia has advanced to the Earth Immortal realm.
Yes.
Take the innate demonic temptation and send it to Venerable Maple Leaf to help him break through to the Earth Immortal realm. Tell him I only want the Sacred Spirit Pagoda.
Yes. Liuxia, the demon princess, Ru Jinghong, the saintess of the immortal sect, are both possessed of heaven-defying talent. Now, adding the master of the Sacred Spirit Pagoda. These individuals appearing one after another proves that we have now entered an era where geniuses emerge in great
The film
numbers.
was translated and narrated by
You also
M
forgot one
Media.
person. The guardian godchild. Key. Boundary keeper. Why mention him? This is the demon clan's finest heavenly material and earthly treasure. The innate demonic temptation. It can help you transition from the half-step Earth Immortal Realm to advance to the Earth Immortal Realm. What do you need me to do? The Sacred Spirit Pagoda. Grand Elder Edition only wants the Sacred Spirit Pagoda. All right.
I broke through 3 realms consecutively within an instant. I reached the integration stage.
Yes.
I broke through 3 realms consecutively within an instant. Even you and Liuxia have never done that. And all you say is yes.
Did you achieve that consecutive breakthrough of 3 realms for your own enlightenment? I'm too embarrassed to even tease you. Actually, I have also reached the Earth Immortal Realm.
I knew that already.
You advanced half a day slower than Jinghong.
Do you want to die?
The two of us have been competing since we were 5 years old, constantly chasing and surpassing each other. Being half a day faster or half a day slower is a very normal thing, regardless of the method you used. Advancing 3 levels consecutively within an instant truly astonished me.
It wasn't entirely my own merit. Pagoda Master also helped me. He injected spiritual energy into me, allowing me to see the demon ancestor's figure. That's why I was able to advance 3 levels consecutively.
The Sacred Spirit Pagoda allowed you to see the demon ancestor's figure.
Yes, I only saw one of the demon ancestor's hands. And one of his weapons. It's called the Twilight Drizzle Red Sleeve Blade.
The Twilight Drizzle Red Sleeve Blade. This divine weapon has already been lost since the demon ancestor's demise.
But Pagoda Master told me was this very weapon.
What kind of scene was it when the demon ancestor made his move?
To be honest, I didn't understand what I saw. I only saw dozens of true immortals. From the demon clan, immortal sects, and boundary keepers, surrounding the demon ancestor.
Dozens of people in the true immortal realm.
All came to besiege the demon ancestor.
How could that happen? According to rumors, while the demon ancestor was forging the Sacred Spirit Pagoda, he was betrayed by members of the demon clan and died from a sneak attack.
My immortal sect also has this rumor.
But what I saw at that time was exactly that.
This truly is an earth-shattering secret. Yindu, do not tell anyone about this from now on.
Not true, just that one blade. Just one swing. Everything was split in 2. Including the sun in the sky.
What do you mean?
Pagoda Master told me. This is called the Red Dust Ethereal Slash. I couldn't understand it either.
You good for nothing. You can't even understand this?
Heaven and earth can bear witness. Who could possibly understand that? If I could understand it, wouldn't I be invincible under heaven? Would I still need to fear you?
Are you planning to take revenge on me later?
I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare.
I can tell that's exactly what you're thinking.
I wouldn't.
Enough, Liaxia. It's always you bullying Yindu. How could Yindu possibly dare to retaliate against you?
He better be.
The Twilight Drizzle Red Sleeve Blade.
Yes, this saber. The demon ancestor used the spiritual power of the great source scripture to nourish it for several hundred years. It has already established a connection with that spiritual power.
My body feels strange. Come out. You are someone in the Earth Immortal Realm.
This saber is simply a trophy.
May I ask who you are?
Immortal sect. Venerable Maple Leaf.
I don't recall ever offending you.
I am killing you not because you offended me.
Then you have come for the Sacred Spirit Pagoda again?
Yes.
Just as I expected. Actually, I have always been curious. Why were you so certain that I would be attracted by this twilight drizzle red sleeve blade?
Consider it your dying wish. Because you are the sacred spirit pagoda master, and because you also cultivate the heaven and earth intertwined yin-yang great sorrow scripture, this cultivation method of the demon ancestor.
Just because of this,
You have cultivated for a very short time, so you might not know. When a weapon is nourished by the same spiritual power, it will be attracted to that power.
so that's how it is.
Since you already know the reason, then prepare to die. Yindu. The difference between you and me is like that between clouds and mud. Mahayana stage. How is that possible? How did you manage to do that?
For me, completing a realm breakthrough under pressure is merely an insignificant talent.
What? You actually describe the elevation of a realm as insignificant?
Perhaps saying this hurts you, but for me, it truly is insignificant.
The film
Yindu,
was
with your current
translated
cultivation.
and narrated by M Media.
I can crush you with a single finger. How is that possible? How could you possibly use the demon ancestor's personal saber?
Are you very shocked? Isn't this a very normal thing?
Even if you get this saber, what good will it do? This saber, in the hands of the demon ancestor, could be an unparalleled divine weapon.
You are wrong,
Why?
because I'm extremely clear about its power.
Impossible, a saber is just a saber. It never had any power.
Then you better watch closely.
Why can't I mobilize my spiritual power? What exactly did you do?
Because of its manifestation, this piece of heaven and earth has been severed. That is why you cannot mobilize even a trace of spiritual power.
A mere weapon. How could it possibly sever the spiritual power of heaven and earth? Such an intangible thing.
Tangible things, intangible things. For the twilight drizzle red sleeve blade, what it severs should be this piece of heaven and earth. As for the mere spiritual power of heaven and earth, how could it not sever it?
What is the name of this move?
Red dust. Ethereal slash.
I'll go chase him. You take care of Yindu.
Yindu, are you all right?
I'm fine.
It's good that you're unharmed.
What a pity. The twilight drizzle red sleeve blade was stolen. Otherwise, if it were in my hands, I would definitely be able to slay someone in the earth immortal realm.
You should be glad that the opponent's only goal was to steal the blade. Otherwise, you would have perished long ago.
I wonder if Liuxia can retrieve the blade.
Since the opponent dared to show up, I'm afraid it won't be so easy to retrieve it.
Indeed, I feel like he has been hiding in the shadows all along, waiting for the best opportunity to strike. Striking, stealing the blade, and injuring someone, all in one smooth motion.
It truly is astonishing. It feels like an unparalleled assassin.
It was too fast, even I didn't react in time.
Why did you go out tonight without telling us?
Alright, don't be angry. How about we go home and wait for Liuxia? Go. Let's go.
Want a drink? Pour it yourself.
Stingy. Where is Liuxia? Why hasn't she returned yet?
Don't worry. Liuxia is very strong.
The person who injured me yesterday was not weak either. And their movements were exceptionally fast. I think, if Liuxia was unprepared,
Translated
she
and
might suffer a
narrated
loss.
by M Media.
Liuxia is certainly not weak. Nor is she a little girl who needs to be looked after by others.
I didn't say she was a little girl. I feel that there is something suspicious about this matter. I fear the enemy might still have an ambush set up.
That's true. We must be vigilant.
If Liuxia hasn't returned by noon, let's go out and look for her. Liuxia, why did you take so long to come back? Liuxia, who exactly beat you up like this?
Diacian, he has already entered the land immortal realm.
Dishan.
The injury is very severe. She probably won't be able to fight for a while.
I'll go and think of a solution.
Yindu, are you asking this old man for a favor?
Pagoda Master, do you have any solution?
Of course, I, Pagoda Master, have a solution. Restoration pill. After she takes this, I guarantee the girl will be full of vigor and vitality.
Give it to me quickly. Pagoda Master, why did this directly affect me?
I forgot. No matter what kind of pill I give you, it must directly enter your body.
You old cheat.
I'm getting old. I'm truly sorry. My apologies. My apologies.
Yindu, have you thought of a solution yet? A single thought arises, and heaven and earth change. Yindu, you have advanced to the earth immortal realm.
I feel like my body is filled with spiritual energy. I'm about to burst.
Now, as long as you make a move, you will definitely possess the power of the earth immortal realm.
Yes.
Then you must be careful. Shadow Stab is not an easy opponent to deal with.
Shadow Stab, the commander of the Black Robe Guard. When I was in the Immortal Sect, I had already heard of his great reputation. This is an unparalleled assassin. Shadow Stab was extremely lucky when he was in the Demon clan previously. But his capability for handling tasks is extremely strong. The previous Demon Lord relied heavily on him. He once attempted to assassinate our Immortal Sect Master. Although he failed, he managed to escape. You must know that. Our Immortal Sect Master is a true Immortal Realm expert.
He is skilled at escaping. He is skilled in assassination. An opponent like this, hiding in the dark and opposing us, truly makes it difficult for us to rest or eat in peace.
The key is that the timing he chose is too perfect.
A peerless master like this, if his strike misses, he can flee 1,000 li away. But if we fail to strike him down in one blow, we will be completely wiped out.
The film was translated
We must
and
turn the
narrated
passive
by M Media.
into the active.
I've been waiting for you for a long time.
Wait for me. Just the two of you juniors? Or the heavily injured demon princess? Ru Jinghong, it's a shame you're still the saintess of the immortal sect. Fell for our stratagem of luring the tiger out of its mountain lair.
Too much nonsense.
Do you think with those little tricks of yours, you can hurt Liuxia?
Why not? The current Liuxia. What else can she do?
Yindu, at this moment, absolutely, do not be provoked by Shadow Stab's words. He is trying every possible means to provoke us. He must have something to rely on.
Ru Jinghong, the saintess of the immortal sect. Now it seems, is no different from those actors. She also enjoys romance between men and women.
You didn't bring the heavenly secret disc.
Failed. However, I can still kill you all. You dare make a move?
The film was translated.
You didn't bring the heavenly
and
secret disc.
narrated by
I brought it.
Media.
How could the heavenly secret disc be in your hands?
Then we must thank you greatly. Did you forget Venerable Maple Leaf? Fell at whose hands?
Impossible. If the two of you had used the heavenly secret disc, how could I not know?
Shadow Stab. Did you forget about me?
Liuxia,
Just how much do you look down on me?
you fell into a trap.
So, rest assured and be on your way.
You want to kill me? Are you qualified?
The king of assassins, dying from a siege, can also be considered dying a worthy death.
Reporting to the Great Elder, Shadow Stab's soul lantern has extinguished.
What did you say? Shadow Stab's soul lantern extinguished, he has perished. Boundary Keeper, you dare stop me?
Dishan. Go back. Those of the true immortal realm are forbidden from entering the mortal world. This is the rule set by the Boundary Keepers.
Then it depends on whether you possess the strength to uphold this rule.
Someone has clashed with the Boundary Keeper.
It must be D10.
I sense the aura here. It must be the heaven and earth intertwining great sorrow scripture.
How could D10 know this cultivation technique?
There is no mistake. It is indeed the heaven and earth intertwining, the aura of the yin-yang great sorrow scripture. Moreover, it is incredibly profound. It must have been cultivated for 100 years.
If that is truly the case, then this demon clan Great Elder's schemes are truly unfathomable.
It seems D10's ambitions are definitely not limited to just the position of Demon Lord.
The Boundary Keeper's power is indeed well deserved. However, you Boundary Keepers still cannot change the fact that you are all just watchdogs. I am leaving.
Elder He, you are injured.
Do not make a fuss. Help me back.
It is over. Dishan was finally blocked. Outside the mortal world.
Judging by the entire battle, Dishan suppressed Boundary Keeper Elder Hejang. Hejang barely had any.
The film
How
was
much power he had left
translated
to
and
retaliate.
narrated by
The Tian
Media.
absolutely did not recently just advance to the true immortal realm. When he was fighting, he utilized various spells effortlessly. He is definitely extremely proficient in the true immortal realm. It can even be said that he absolutely understands the true immortal realm, superior to all others.
That the Boundary Keeper were able to block Dishan this time was already a remarkable feat.
The feeling Dishan gives me already surpasses that of the Immortal Sect Master.
Datian is so powerful, yet he has always been hiding it. What exactly? Is he plotting?
No matter what he is plotting, it is extremely disadvantageous for us.
Ever since Yindu obtained the Sacred Spirit Pagoda, Dishan has continuously sent people trying to seize the Sacred Spirit Pagoda. Could Dishan's ultimate goal be to obtain the Sacred Spirit Pagoda inside Yindu?
Although the Sacred Spirit Pagoda is a sacred artifact of the Demon Clan, no one has been able to claim it as their own for thousands of years. Its symbolic meaning outweighs its practical significance. although Dichan had the opportunity to access the Sacred Spirit Pagoda. However, the time was limited. If he were merely trying to access the Sacred Spirit Pagoda, within 100 years, he would have succeeded long ago.
Chat.
A fragment of heaven and earth. The extreme limit it can bear. Is the land true immortal realm? I have searched through all traces of the demon ancestor, and it feels as if he does not belong to this world.
The guardian Godsanchi of the Boundary Keeper. Your sudden arrival. What is the reason?
The guardian elder is severely injured. The grand elder sent me here to give you several pieces of information.
Boundary Keeper Elder Hizhang is severely injured. Ditian is surprisingly powerful.
Even stronger than you imagine. Furthermore, Elder Hezing said that the only one who has a chance to defeat Dishan is Yindu. Yes.
Although I have always been very confident in myself, but why is that?
Because you are the heaven chosen one, the protagonist of the era.
What do you mean?
Inside a fragment of heaven and earth, in every era, one person will be born, the heaven chosen one, the protagonist of the era. You are the heaven chosen one, the protagonist of the era.
Then, according to you, the protagonist of the previous era was the demon ancestor from thousands of years ago?
No, it was your immortal sect's 14th generation sect master, Taoist Shan Feng.
How is that possible?
How is that possible?
How is that possible?
When the winds and clouds gather, the bearer of heaven's mandate is born in accordance with fate. They are the protagonists of the era. According to rumors, the demon ancestor commented on this. I stand above heaven's mandate.
Why was Taoist Chan Feng the protagonist of the era? In that era, no matter how one evaluates it, the demon ancestor is even more like the protagonist of the era, right?
That's right. The demon ancestor, at that time, was unparalleled in the world. No matter what you say about Taoist Chenfeng, he should have been overshadowed by the demon ancestor's halo, right?
Because the demon ancestor was not from this world.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
When the demon ancestor was
The
fighting a
film was
powerful enemy
translated
during
and
battle,
narrated
combining
by
the strength
Amelia.
of both of them, they shattered space and accidentally fell into this realm.
How is that possible? This is too incredible, isn't it?
No wonder. The demon ancestor was incredibly powerful. The moment he appeared, he never had any trace of weakness.
Then why didn't the demon ancestor go back? Why insist on staying in this land, leading the demon clan, warring against the immortal sects, and even causing his own downfall?
Because at that time, he could not go back.
Could not go back. Why?
The demon ancestor only shattered space by combining the strength of two people and fell into this realm. Moreover, the one who fell into this realm was only the demon ancestor himself. Therefore, he could not go back.
Because he couldn't go back. He unified the demon clan and almost destroyed the immortal sects.
You could say that.
The demon ancestor. What great spirit.
Watchdogs. The demon ancestor once broke into the core of the Boundary Keeper mountain gate alone, and once referred to the Boundary Keeper
As watchdogs. Did the demon ancestor call you that?
Yes,
Why would the demon ancestor say that?
because in this realm, there is a space connected to an unknown space. We Boundary Keeper, in order to maintain balance, sealed off that area.
Isn't that quite noble? Then why did he still evaluate you as watchdogs?
Because the demon ancestor thought at the time that area was his homeland, and he broke in after realizing it wasn't. The demon ancestor believed the Boundary Keeper strangled the potential of that space. Like a vicious watchdog, rejecting all unknown existences.
It's hard to judge.
The demon ancestor was powerful enough and had sufficient confidence to approach the unknown. However, our realm is not powerful enough when we are uncertain whether the other side is friend or foe. Maintaining stability
The
and
film
avoiding
was
contact is the best
translated
approach.
and narrated
Since you are
by
the one born in
Amelia.
response to the era's needs, the heaven chosen one, the protagonist of the era, if you want to defeat Dishan, only you.
When you say that, I really feel a lot of pressure.
I have delivered my message. Then I shall take my leave first.
Anthea, why are you here?
Miss, come with me. Follow me back to the immortal sect.
But has an urgent matter occurred in the immortal sect?
Miss, news has come from the outside world. Elder Hejan of the Boundary Keepers, after a battle with DTN, is severely injured. DTN has furthermore released a message, stating that 3 days from now, he will descend upon the mortal realm, kill the Sacred Spirit Pagoda Master, Yindu, and reclaim the Sacred Spirit Pagoda.
Anthua, I absolutely will not. Go back with you now.
Jinghong, you and Antua should go back first. Liuxia, you should leave too.
Yindu, Jinghong and I have accompanied you for a long time. We wish to accompany you even longer in the future. Now, you want us to leave. This is tantamount to hurting our hearts.
I know the intentions of both of you, but this time, it is different from all previous times. I absolutely do not want either of you to be harmed.
Are you treating Jinghong and me as weak women who can only cry out? You should know that. Back then, Jinghong and I protected you together.
Yindu, stop trying to persuade me. I absolutely will not, at this moment, abandon you and return to the immortal sect.
Miss, Didian's cultivation, even if it is the true immortal realm, is the absolute peak. You're only at the earth immortal cultivation level. Just a single little finger of Ditian is enough to crush you all to death. Miss, this is tantamount to courting disaster.
Anthua, you don't need to say anything more.
Miss,
You should leave.
do you regret
The
it?
film was translated and
I never regret
narrated by
anything.
M Media.
Princess Liuxia. There is no retreat. That would be understandable. Saintess Ru Jinghong of the Immortal Sect. Why haven't you left either? This thing called love truly causes immense harm.
Why aren't you resting yet?
Dishan's oppressive presence is too strong. My mind is restless.
The more critical the moment, the less we should panic. Calm your mind and spirit. Only then can we find a way to break the situation.
But this time, Dishan, openly and brazenly, uses sheer power to suppress others. The simpler the matter, the harder it is to handle.
You and Ditian both cultivate the heaven and earth intertwined yin-yang great Sara scripture. Then, can you find the weakness of this cultivation technique?
The demon ancestor was a great overlord of his generation. Zem, heaven and earth intertwined yin-yang great Sara scripture can be called perfect. To try and find a flaw in the cultivation technique itself, it should be highly unlikely.
Then how did the demon ancestor die?
In the scene that Pagoda Master showed me, dozens of people from the true immortal realm jointly besieged the demon ancestor, only then managing to kill him.
They didn't take the demon ancestor's life. Rather, he vanished.
He vanished.
Yes, he just vanished like that. No one saw the demon ancestor's body dissipate, and no one saw the demon ancestor's corpse on the battlefield back then. Only I remained, along with the Twilight Drizzle red sleeve blade.
In that case, the demon ancestor might not be dead.
I don't know.
Pagoda Master just told me that the demon ancestor vanished, not that he perished.
Vanished.
Vanished.
That is to say, the demon ancestor might still be alive.
I don't know either.
It seems that trying to find a way from the incident of the demon ancestor's demise to deal with Dishan is also unlikely.
Yindu. This is exactly how I want it. Step by step. To instill fear in you. So that in every subsequent moment, you live in terror. Yet are powerless to struggle. You can only watch helplessly.
The Grand Elder has decreed. Princess Liuxia, if you are willing to surrender, we can guarantee your safety.
Get back and tell Ditian not to indulge in wishful thinking.
Yindu, if you voluntarily hand over the Sacred Spirit Pagoda, the Grand Elder can guarantee Ru Jinghong and Liuxia will remain completely unharmed.
Your petty trick of sowing discord, it will only make us a laughingstock.
Ru Jinghong, if you retreat now, the Great Elder can promise 1,000 years to not engage in battle with the Immortal Sect.
Let Dishan go find the immortal sect master and say these words.
This Ditian is truly despicable enough. Now that things have come to this,
The film
he's
was
still thinking
translated
about how to
and
sow discord among
narrated
us.
by M
He
Media.
is currently disrupting our state of mind, preventing us from cultivating in peace, let alone breaking through
with his skilled methods. It seems Dishan's grasp of human nature is also quite sufficient. What? Dishan has already departed from the Demon Clan's base. How is he so fast? Wasn't it supposed to take 3 days? Today is only the second day.
Dishan is moving very slowly. He first went to the Immortal Sect's mountain gate. The Immortal Sect Master was forced to fight him. During the fight, the weather changed drastically, and the wind and clouds surged. It only lasted for a short incense stick's worth of time, and then it returned to calm. In the end, the Immortal Sect announced the closure of their mountain gate for a year.
The Immortal Sect Master was actually defeated within the short span of an incense stick's time. Dishan's strength is unfathomable.
Your injuries haven't healed. Yet you still dare to come out and stop.
Dishan. The 3-day period hasn't arrived yet.
I know. I just want to walk, step by step, towards that small courtyard. To let the people in that small courtyard, with fear in their hearts, die slowly.
Dishan. You are a true immortal realm expert. This secular world is full of mortals. They can't even withstand a trace of your aura. Do you really want to disregard the lives of these millions of mortals? Is it life?
Mortals, to me, are like ants. I won't intentionally kill them, provided that they don't block my path. Hezang, you should go inside that small courtyard and persuade those 3 to come out and accept their death.
Dishan. Stop it. You should know that Yindu is the bearer of heaven's mandate, the protagonist of this era. He won't fall easily.
Protagonist of the era, person of the heaven chosen one, I, Dishan, stand above heaven's mandate.
I will make them walk out of the small courtyard and prevent you from fighting in the secular world.
I will give them a choice of burial ground themselves. At noon tomorrow, I will be there on time.
Good.
The protagonist's halo, the heaven chosen one, I, Dishan, must transcend the protagonist.
Elder Hejang.
I'm afraid you all cannot stay in the mortal world. Dishan is pressing hard, step by step. If you do not leave the mortal world, he will, in the mortal world, directly take action. By then, the mortals of the mortal world will suffer countless casualties.
D-Tan is actually using the mortal world to threaten us.
Elder Hetson, please rest assured. I myself was born in the mortal world. I absolutely will not allow Dishan to act in the mortal world.
But if we leave the mortal world, where else can we go?
Elder Hetson, do you have any good suggestions?
Henliang Old Land. Tomorrow at noon is the final deadline given by Dishan. Tomorrow at noon.
The film was
Henliang Old Land.
and narrated by M Media.
Yindu and the other 2 are courting death tomorrow at noon. I will certainly take their heads.
Dishan, why are you so obsessed with killing Yindu? Could it be just for the sacred spirit pagoda?
According to rumors, back when the demon ancestor exhausted the strength of his entire clan when forging the sacred spirit pagoda, causing the demon clan to incur the wrath of heaven and the resentment of men, the demon ancestor was betrayed by the demon clan and perished. Do you think how foolish this is?
What do you mean?
Hezang, stop pretending to be confused. When besieging the demon ancestor back then, You boundary keepers had several true immortal realm experts participating in the battle.
Addition. Matters from thousands of years ago. Pursuing them now is completely meaningless.
Meaningless? A summer insect cannot discuss ice. The sacred spirit pagoda, for the demon clan, only holds symbolic meaning. If I wanted to obtain it, within these 100 years, I would have obtained it long ago. Then do you know why I must obtain it now?
Why?
You said the demon ancestor back then was already invincible throughout the world. Why did he still exhaust the strength of his entire clan to forge the sacred spirit pagoda? Could it be to increase combat power?
What kind of person was the demon ancestor? How could he be someone that people like you and I could guess?
Therefore, the demon ancestor said, "You group of boundary keepers are just a bunch of watchdogs who don't even dare to think." Perhaps the demon ancestor was not a person of this world.
How did you know?
Because I have searched through almost everything about the demonic ancestor, yet I never discovered how he became so powerful. It is as if he appeared out of thin air. The moment he appeared, he was incomparably powerful.
Therefore, you want to become someone like the demonic ancestor?
I cannot become such a person, because this world has limits. I have already reached the limits of this world. What restricts me now is not myself, but this heaven itself.
The film was translated and
You need to
narrated by M Media.
Find the demonic ancestor's homeland.
To go to Master. Actually, there is something I have always been particularly curious about.
What is it?
The demonic ancestor created you. What was his purpose?
I don't know either.
Speaking of which, the demonic ancestor's purpose in creating you should have been for combat. But why is it that when I fight every time, you seem only able to provide me with self-healing abilities?
You little brat. Are you questioning my abilities regarding you?
No. To go to Master. I am not doubting you. I just feel that I haven't utilized you to the fullest extent. That's right. I always call you to go to Master. What is your full name?
My official name? World-breaking pagoda.
World-breaking pagoda? Shouldn't it be called Sacred Spirit Pagoda?
Sacred Spirit Pagoda is what outsiders call me. The moment the demonic ancestor created me and brought me forth, he bestowed upon me a name called World-breaking Pagoda.
Then why did the demonic ancestor call you that?
World-breaking Pagoda, as the name suggests, as long as you can provide me with enough spiritual energy infused into my body, I can help you transcend and soar, and take you to break through to another world, freely traversing.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
Hey, did you ask me? Can your abilities achieve that?
It is time to settle things with Dishan and bring it to an end.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
I wonder if after this battle, this place will still exist.
You are the heaven-chosen one, the protagonist of this era. I have faith in you.
I will not lose.
It is good that you have confidence. We, the boundary keepers, can only see you off here.
Dishan has not arrived yet.
Dishan. It is time to bring this to an end.
Our battle will end in an instant. Unable to withstand a single blow.
Yindu,
Yindu,
how are you? Yindu,
Yindu, that you could withstand one move from me.
Is enough for you to be proud of. Not only will I withstand all of your techniques today, I will also defeat you.
Dition's spiritual energy is too astonishing, far surpassing Yindu.
indeed, spiritual energy accumulated over 100 years. Cannot be underestimated.
Translated and narrated by M Media.
Yindu,
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 Yindu, Yindu, Yindu.
This kid is injured so severely. If he doesn't receive artificial respiration, he will die quickly.
Who are you?
Who am I? That's not important. What's important is that he recognizes me.
To go to Master, how did you come out?
You are already now, in the true immortal realm. Of course I can come out. Stop pretending, kid. You
You old cheat. You've tricked me so many times.
You dare call me an old cheat? Just now, you two both saw it, right? He was pretending. He deliberately wanted to take advantage of you two.
Good, Yindu.
Old cheat, watch me deal with you. You dare to run.
Where are you going?
Hurt. I was wrong.